Hey, I'm the Flying Pig, and this video is going to be very different from what I normally do, and am going to do, so it's kind of just a one-off to pay respects to Espire 1, and kind of my journey through playing the game. So, how is this going to work? Well, I'm going to watch through every run of every mission that I have recorded, which is going to take me a long time. I've saved up all of my previous runs for something just like this, and while I'm watching through each run, I'll comment unscripted, just things that I spot, such as techniques being introduced or not being there, and possibly describing through older strategies. The video will have timestamps in the description so that you can jump to any mission you want a history lesson on. And with all that out of the way, let's get started with mission 1.1. Right, mission 1.1. Ah, my favourite mission. Always has been.
Looks like our back door worked.
Okay,
Cradle doors
start
are
off
jammed.
very slow.
Now checking basic functionality.
Looks like the only way out is up. Agent, you're now commandeering.
Doesn't know what a fling is at this time, so flings are not utilised yet. That's interesting. Just running around everywhere.
At almost 3,000.
Wait, before you leave, how does finally we'll config pulse calibration complete?
I'm pretty sure I'll heal it. Yeah, I healed. You don't want to do that anymore.
Agent, you'll have to repair the damage.
Yeah, I ducked down and I still get hit by the turret.
There should be a pneumatic pistol on the desk upstairs.
I grabbed the ammo,
You'll need to get
which
out
is
of
kind of
here. You'll have to break the
understandable
lock off that
since
air vent.
I'll be fighting a lot more enemies, but still would. If I was going to do that again today, I wouldn't pick it up.
Agent, crouch to get into the vent in my office.
So, you keep a padlock on your air vent and a trunk?
HQ, this is 1-5 Delta.
Now the route around this area was discovered quite later, so I think I do trank everyone. And I go around the right. Yeah. Lovely efficiency right there. Climbs up very slowly again. No flings.
What was that? Boss says this might be the place. If you find a payload, forward in straight away.
Agent, if you get lost,
Ah.
pull a repair tool and drop it on the ground. It'll show a path
What am I doing
to the
here?
next objective.
Oh god.
Agent, the main shutter door is locked. To open it, flip the breaker switch. You can see it up near the ceiling on the gantry.
So, no sense of controlling Espire instinct at the minute. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to. At this point, we're not grabbing the vent either.
Agent,
Probably still
your
because we
objectives
don't know how to
First,
utilize flings.
unlock
Well, we
the
do,
circuit so
but
that our troops
we're
can
not.
get in. Our guys are primed for the go code.
So that's certainly interesting.
Find out who is attacking the facility.
We don't have eyes inside the base, so you need to handle anything else that comes up.
Yeah, all the climbing, it's so much slower because
Very AI
we're not
system
flinging.
Working by remote possession, but while our offices are under siege, I can't believe it.
it's not too much slower.
This is hardware engineering.
Agent,
But it's
we've
still a
lost
noticeable
contact with the
difference.
Espire units back in the lab, but these showcase models, great. These units are now live. If you lose the one you're currently in, you can possess. Welcome behind
Okay,
the
let's
scenes,
see what I do
Agent.
here.
This is where blood, sweat, and tears. That's
the
a
guards.
4x scale model of the Espire's central battery unit. Lightning in a bottle, basically.
Understandable.
Inside is a matrix of graphene supercapacitors for quick charge, long hold, and rapid
Still not
discharge.
flinging across the right.
Throughout the chassis is a supporting network of graphene oxide foam, a malleable 3D battery substance. Patent pending. This stuff runs under the skin, all around the unit's skeleton, and feeds
what I
actuators,
fling there? Wait,
magnets,
what?
and sensors with quick hit energy when required. We can even charge
Very
the fire up
strange.
while you stand there listening to me explain.
I fling right there, but I'm not actually utilizing it at all. Will I trigger Espire instinct here? No. Okay.
Remember this place, Agent? Your first rodeo.
This is where the
There's the first breaker. Flip the switch. There's a beta Espire model behind the security glass. Now get to the other three
Okay, a bit
and flip
sloppy.
them too.
Oh, I've fallen. And I've triggered Espire Instinct. Oh wow. I would have just restarted the run at this point. But no, I'm continuing on, going at the slowest pace possible. And I've fallen again. Oh, amazing. Very good.
That makes 4. Now head over to the master panel and flip the mains breaker.
What do I do here?
This is
Fall
1
down.
3 kilo.
Alright.
Huge power surge in the file division. We're going in.
Guys.
Over.
Okay, okay.
This is it. Espire
The path to the Espire. Great. Okay. This is the possession interface. Whenever you lose your link to a unit, you'll see this. From here, select an Espire beta unit.
And I think the time here was 4 minutes-ish, I think.
Mission success. Congratulations, Agent.
4 minutes 12 seconds. My first submitted run was 4 minutes 12 seconds. Okay, let's get on to run number 2. Okay, so I seem to be missing a lot of my next few videos, like the 4 next runs that I do, I seem to be missing. But I have this one, which is the next one, as you can see. So yeah, I seem to be missing a lot of runs in between
Looks
here.
like our backdoor worked. Now checking basic
Yeah,
functionality.
it is old footage, so
Looks like the only way out.
flinging is
Agent,
now
you're
a thing
commandeering
now.
a prototype
Okay.
Alpha Espire unit.
there might be
No
quite a
bells and
few new
whistles on
things,
this one.
Mary connection completely stable at almost.
but we'll
How
see.
does it
We'll
feel?
see.
Everything fine. Holster your calibration complete. Just wait before you leave.
What was that? Report.
Gate was electrifying.
Flinging
You'll
is
have to repair the
fully
damage.
utilized now.
Take the. Okay.
Probably
Been a while.
not going to be.
There should be a new
Very
pistol on the
optimized,
desk
but it's
upstairs.
certainly utilized.
Trying to get out of here, you'll have to break the.
You'll have to crouch to get in there. Just duck into the air vent. Espire will mimic your body movements.
Yeah, nice fling there.
Agent, crouch to get into the vent in my office.
So,
But I'm still healing,
keep a padlock on
so
your
that
air
clearly
vent.
means
HQ, this is 1 5
we're not having
Forty-three,
Espire
have you
Instinct
got
under
hit the
control
payload?
yet.
Over.
Although
Copy.
we've got this new
One,
route
build that. Over.
around this section, which I was talking about.
Good luck transmitting through the RF jammer, Chief.
Not tranquilizing anyone. Good fling.
What was that?
Yeah, still not fully utilizing Espire Instinct. And I am grabbing the sides of the vent, but not going past the loading point. Okay,
Agent, you're
so I clearly haven't noticed that you can
First,
go
unlock the
beyond the
facility so that
loading
our troops can
screen,
get
because
in.
the loading
Our
screen
guys are
is
primed
literally
to
just
go
a
for it.
sprite
Second,
in front of you
find out who is
with your
assigned
movement
to
lock
the facility.
disabled. You
We
can
don't
just go
have
through it.
eyes inside the base.
You can go through the loading picture zone. It's just a picture
Finally
in front
get
of
the
you.
Mary AI system working by remote possession.
But I clearly
while
haven't
our
noticed that yet.
offices are under siege, I can't believe
This is hardware engineering.
Agent, we've lost contact with the Espire units back in the lab, but these showcase models were great. These units are now live. If you lose the one you're currently in, you can possess one of these new units.
Oh, now we are utilizing the side rails here. And it seems that I'm just waiting for an opportunity to get lucky on one of these runs so that Espire Instinct isn't triggered, since we don't have any means to manage it yet. That's what I seem to be doing. Let's see what happens in this next bit, see what I do to manage Espire Instinct. Probably just try to knock out everyone before they can see me.
What was that?
Oh no! I let them use up my energy. Right, okay.
Remember this place, Agent? Your first rodeo.
This is where the magic happened.
There's the. Now get to the other. There's a Beta Espire model behind the security glass. It's beefier than your current Alpha unit, but. It's locked up tight. Agent, to access the beta unit,
breaker
you'll need...
room.
That makes 4. Now head over to the master panel and flip the mains breaker.
HQ, this
Still
is
goes
1-3
down
Kilo.
that side.
Huge
Alright,
power
okay.
surge in the file division. We're going in. Over.
Espire instinct. Becoming a problem there.
This is it.
Not too much of a loss
Use to
though.
repair the path. Great. Okay. This is the possession interface. Whenever you
Time
lose your
seems to
link
be
to a unit,
just
you'll
over
from here,
3.5
select
minutes, it
Espire
looks
beta
like.
unit.
Good work, Agent. Mission success.
Just under 3.5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, okay. Very excessive reaction. Okay. Here we go. Inexperienced. Here we go. Finally utilizing Espire instinct. Love to see it. This was like my 6th run or something? I'm not sure exactly. But we finally do go
Agent,
through
your
the
objectives are
loading
twofold.
picture.
First, unlock the facility
get more
so
of
that
a
our
head
troops
start.
Can get in. Our guys are primed for the go code. Second, find out who is attacking the facility.
Pretty good there, pretty good.
We don't have eyes inside the base, so you need
Nice
to handle
flings.
it. So we finally get the merry AI system working by remote possession, but while our offices are under siege, I can't believe
This is hardware engineering.
Agent, we've lost contact with the Espire units back in the lab, but these showcase models will make great. These units are now live. If you lose the one you're currently in, you can possess one of the... Welcome behind the scenes, Agent. This is where blood, sweat and tears
Do I
went
heal
into
here?
developing
Yes,
the
I
Espire
do.
unit's protective armor.
Comes in handy.
Pretty lacking in that regard.
Now, at this point, I think I realized that getting damage is actually beneficial, because then you have another opportunity to heal as well, if you used up all your remaining orbs to heal. And I was trying to think of some sort of strategy to involve that, but I couldn't really come up with anything.
Remember this place, Agent? Your first rodeo.
There's the first breaker. Now get to the other three. There's a beta Espire model behind the security glass. Beefier than your current alpha unit, but... it's
Breaker
locked
room
up
nerve.
tight.
I just tell I'm
Agents, to access the beta unit, that makes
bit
4.
nervous here.
Now head over to the master panel.
because it's the
and flip
breaker room.
mains
It's the end of the mission.
HQ,
It's
this
a
is
good
1-3
run.
Kilo. Huge power surge in the file division. We're going in. Over.
Unfortunately, there was no more utilization of Espire instinct there.
Use the repair
Not sure if I
Great.
could have.
Okay, this is the
didn't
possession
notice my
interface.
health.
Whenever you lose your link to a unit, you'll see this.
Either way,
From
it's still
here,
triggered.
select an Espire beta unit.
I seem to be very excited here.
Mission success.
I don't know what time it is.
Congratulations, Agent.
3 minutes 21. Wow. So this is when we finally get to sub 3. Right. Let's see. Next run. The game audio isn't really here. I mean, it is very faint, but we'll see how things go. So, more utilization of this route, get a better practice with it. It's fairly good. Ignoring the fact that there's no game audio, this run was when I discovered the out of bounds glitch and started to utilize it in other runs. So this was the first time I started using it. It's when you go out here, you fling yourself up on top of the ceiling to get to an airlock that progresses yourself further through the mission. And I'm going through the wrong way of actually you should do this if you are going through this route, which is highly irrelevant now. But it did cause a big black box to spawn there, so I'm not sure why that was. All the objectives up to here would be completed for some reason. Not sure why, probably some coding loophole. But yeah, I would eventually go through the other way, because I realised you can just grab the hanger and get in on the other side.
Looks like our back door worked. Now checking basic functionality.
So I clearly wasn't recording here.
Like the only way out is out.
Agent, grab any metal surface or any edge to climb. Aspire's hands are full.
Very good
Right,
routing there.
before we leave, how-
So yeah, getting more optimized into this out of bounds, incorporating it more into full run. Good fling up to the ceiling, and it goes through the right way this time. And now for the up-to-date run. So, I believe this is the route that was discovered by WrecklessLee. Yes, so you do the out of bounds glitch here, and crouch and fling up hard, and then uncrouch to get the best possible grab range to that bunker, which puts you out straight at the breaker room. If you watch my mission 1.1 guide, it covers this route in much more depth. And to this day, I still think I hold the record for it, and until somebody beats it, I will remain the king of mission 1.1. And that is why it's my favourite mission. I've always been the best at it. Yep, great mission. Great history to it. A lot of things going on. And can be completed in under 1 minute 15 seconds. So let's get on to mission 1.2. Okay, mission 1.2. Mission 1.2 has changed quite a lot.
Okay, connection to the Espire beta unit seems stable.
So it goes the longer way round. Still uses Espire vision to detect lasers, obviously. I mean, it's kind of necessary. Utilizes flings to get up to the lever, but not to get there faster. And this is before the out of bounds glitch was discovered, where you could just cheese the level. So we have to actually complete this mission in the intended way, completing all objectives, which is I actually thought in this run that you had to hit the button before you could open this door. You don't. I did not know that at the time. I think I continued it for quite a while as well. There's a huge time loss. The reason I didn't really like running this mission is because of the, well, weapon lock. And it only going away on a certain time limit, which means that you would get to the point where you needed to shoot a trank gun at a breaker box for the door to open, but you still had your weapon lock on, so you were just waiting there, and I hated that. It's horrible. Guy just surrenders himself. Clearly not going left and then just straight forward, so there's not a huge understanding of optimization for this mission. The first run. Struggles to get up, probably just due to inexperience with flings. Oh, I don't know what I was doing there. So, you won't see the frustration I have with this mission at the moment, because I'm just too slow. But you should see it in later runs. But I did utilize the vent. Almost, is it a vent? Is it a vent? I don't know. It's like a cylinder tube thing on the side of the wall. I did utilize flinging off that to get to the other side quicker. Okay, having problems managing Espire Instinct. Not sure why I don't just pick up a submachine gun and start using it. I mean, it's not like I need to be stealthy. Completely missed most of my shots, really. Oh, there's a weapon lock here. That's strange. That's obviously a bug in the game, but it must be patched out. I mean, I don't know if it is patched out, because I haven't played this route in ages. Like, seriously, it must be like 5-6 months since I played this. Oh, it can't be 5-6 months. Ever since I found the out-of-bounds glitch, then I've never played this route. It's still a long time, so I don't know if that glitch is patched out or not. But 453.41 on my first run, it put me in 9th place, so nowhere near optimal, but what can you expect for the first run? Here we go, run number 2, see if anything's changed or not. Yep, so this is the problem I was talking about. You need to shoot the breaker room right now, but you can't because of the weapon lock that's still on. So you're just standing here waiting. That's why I didn't like it. Yeah, so not much has changed in this run. Just a few improvements in terms of optimization for the same route. I think we'll be seeing quite a few of them.
Mary is still all green.
This is when, so I start
Agent,
utilizing
Mary's
flings
Agent,
on the
you'll
walls
pass
here.
the first set of lasers, but watch out, there might
But this
be more.
was really just
Careful,
to
Agent.
test
Lasers in
the
very
time
close
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
that
You're
can
not
be
getting past these
saved
lasers in a hurry.
due
Looks like there's
to
a breaker box just
this
above you.
huge
Flip
bug
the
in
lever
the
for the
game.
circuit to turn them
Yeah, a
off.
bounds glitch. That just basically means you run to the end.
We've got access to a feed across the hall. Who are these people?
Whoever they are, this operation is firmly under the rug.
Agent,
See, I don't
follow
know
those
much
officers.
about the
Head to
glitch right
airlock
now.
on the far
I
side
just
of
know
the
that
hall.
I've done it.
Look at this.
And I kind of know the basis of how to do it. I try to just replicating what I did before. The thing is, I end up going to that because I think that's the only thing you can grab, but it's not. And then you run to the end. I clearly don't really know how to get onto the bunker. So I fell. And then I think you... Ah, yeah. So, my understanding of how to complete the mission was to actually get inside
Give me
the
a sec to
bunker.
hack these security gates.
Roger that. Okay, Agent.
But
Please
it's not.
stand by.
There's just one point behind the bunker as well that does the same thing
Mission accomplished.
and
Glad we recorded
triggers
that.
the end
Good work.
dialogue.
Mary is still all... Stop! Agent.
Agent, you'll pass
So yeah, fully utilizing the flings off the wall.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not getting past these lasers in a hurry. Looks like there's a breaker box just above you. Flip the lever for the circuit to turn them off. We've got access to a feed across the hall. Who are these people?
Gets in position,
Whoever they are, this
performs the
operation
glitch
is
quickly,
firmly under the rug.
jumps up,
Agent, follow those officers.
runs to the end, and I think I grab the bunker and get in position on this run. Yep, I do. That's kind of unnecessary. You can fall down without grabbing the bunker and still trigger the dialogue, but it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder. There was a route I was testing that means that you don't have to go through the hallways on this mission, but it didn't really come out to anything. But that's mission 1.2 really. It was kind of annoying to begin with, and after the out of bounds glitch, it's kind of just a mediocre one because it's very short. It's very technically difficult. But yeah, that's mission 1.2. Right, mission 1.3 has always been. I've been always pretty fond of mission 1.3. The time saved on this mission is quite minimal compared to other missions.
Agent,
Well, this is not my first ever run. It's my first ever recorded run. One that was submitted to Speedrun.com.
Mary is detecting... What in the world is that?
So nothing wrong
Should
with
be
that.
here
That's never
somewhere.
changed
that's it,
at
that's
all.
the one. You'll have to use your repair tool
Neither
to
has that.
disable the case box. Looks like they've
Everything
locked up
is
the
as it
security
should be.
safe. Maybe there's a way
since
past
the beginning.
reception. Head upstairs.
We're not utilizing Espire instinct to get up there faster though. So that clearly hasn't been discovered yet. I'm pretty sure WrecklessLee discovers it.
Agent Mary
He's
is
pretty
flagging up
much the
some
first one to
infrared
utilize it.
sensors ahead. Use Espire vision to see any hidden hazards.
And we go around here. With no outer bounds yet discovered, we have to complete the mission continually. Because I use Espire Instinct there to not be spotted. So I clearly haven't realised at that point that you can just land on that person. You don't have to shoot him. Landing on him is quicker. Clearly had a few troubles flinging up as well, due to my inexperience. And I've lost all my energy as well. Lovely. That was a pretty nice fling.
Place your hand on the security dashboard. Espire, great. Hold it there. Access complete.
Clearly more
Let's see what we
interested
got.
in knocking out enemies than focusing on the objective at this point.
There. It's not.
Resuming patrol.
Bad news.
These are the officers' quarters. Keep your eyes open for a small white plastic keycard. Good work.
Oh, so I don't possess a new unit.
Head back to reception while we find a way to get you back to the facility.
Right. So normally after picking up the keycard, you would possess the unit you activated at the beginning. But in my very first run I never did that. What do I do? Do I just run back? No. Ah, right. I run to the bunker.
It's McGiven.
Damn, he was a good piece of gear.
Failed climbing. It's nice. Let's see what I do to get past the guards. I go along the side. I don't do that anymore.
Looks like there are heavily
I
armored
got stopped a
copperhead
few
troops in the
times, so
tunnels
I
ahead.
just stopped
They'll
doing
take
it.
a
It probably
lot
is
more
faster to go
punishment
that
than
way,
your
but
average
it's
soldier.
very minimal the
Find
time
a
you
way to
save.
stun them, avoid them altogether.
So what do I
or
actually
aim
do
for
here?
them.
I use Espire Instinct to try and knock him out. So there's really no utilization of
security protocols. Agents stand
Espire
by.
Instinct tactics, techniques. Just knocking out the guards still.
Good work.
But that time,
Mission success.
that run got me a time of just under 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which put me in second place at the time. So that was pretty good. All right, let's have a look through this one then.
Careful to disable the case box. Then
I've lost a few runs due to I don't know, lost files, probably privating videos as well. I end up just walking into the guard hit.
Mary is detecting... What in the world is that?
Should be in here somewhere.
that's it. That's the one. You'll have to use your repair tool to disable the case. Looks like they've locked
Honestly,
up the
mission
security
1.3
station.
hasn't
Maybe there's a
changed
way
too much,
past reception.
even with
Head upstairs.
all the like major techniques in it.
Hey,
I'm still not utilizing Espire Instinct. Clearly still don't care about controlling
Agent
the energy
Mary
bar
is
as
flagging
well.
up some infrared sensors ahead. Use Espire vision to see any hidden hazards.
I end up just going past these sensors. No?
You've taken damage. Repair tool on your chest. Use it on the nose.
So I don't care about that guy anymore. I'm just ignoring him. That's a respectable decision to do. There's no actual real need to knock him out.
Hey, who's there?
Wait, what? So I do know how to control Espire Instinct, I just didn't do it previously. Okay.
Okay, great. Hold it there.
That is strange.
Access complete. Let's see what we got.
You know, look there. It's not a...
Question is,
Assuming control.
do we possess the new unit?
These are the officers' quarters. Keep your eyes open for a small white plastic keycard.
We do. Okay, that's good.
Just noticed the surface
I believe
element is
this all originated with the possession swap and the gun warp by TargetBoy. I'll be linking all the people mentioned in this history lesson, because these are all people who contributed to all the techniques used in all these runs. So I'll be linking all their stuff in the description below.
Be careful. The enemy is going to be much more vigilant now.
Looks like there are heavily armored Copperhead troops in the tunnels ahead.
Oh, I just realised in my
Lot more
first run I
punishment than
actually
your average
activated
soldier.
the Espire unit.
Find a way to stun them, avoid them
Yeah,
altogether.
so we are utilising Espire Instinct here as well.
And reach the data center.
Checking security
So
protocols. Agent
that's good.
standby.
And it's got me a time of 2 minutes 30ish, I think.
Mission success. Congratulations, Agent.
2 minutes 36. Yeah. The audio's low. I'm sorry about that. It was all a recording thing. Going quicker there. Optimization with movement as well, starting to kick in on this mission, and we're finally like optimizing Espire Instinct and its momentum that it can give you. Finally using that. We are also going to use the out of bounds glitch here, and that will put us on the ceiling. This is a really hard one to do actually. And we'll fall through like 3 floors. Run over to some vent that has a loading zone that will put us to our next objective that we need to get to. I don't know how I found this, but it's pretty incredible. And then I fling up just above the ceiling to get the keycard and possess the new unit. As I did in previous runs. I don't think I deal with this guy. Must have used Espire Instinct there. And of course I'll just run past the guards while using Espire Vision. Get to the end. There we go. Sub 2 minutes and 10 seconds for mission 1.3. Oh, and I think that was actually my first run of the day as well, so that was pretty lucky. So yeah, mission 1.3, always been pretty fond of this mission. It's a nice rooted one, even more so with the out of bounds glitch in it, the route to take, very interesting. I've had quite a few runs for mission 1.4. At the very beginning it was long, and in more recent times it's still quite a long mission compared to others, but it's not the longest.
Airlock. Access granted.
So I grabbed the submachine gun here, just because the logic at this point was more bullets, more chance to hit a laptop. Obviously that's not really what you want to do on the up-to-date routes. Because you don't want anything on your primary slot, because it makes gun warping a lot harder due to the new updates. I seem to be struggling to find the middle ground laptop here. Yeah, I'm very confused. Headset power is low. Oh, nice. So yeah, very not optimized at all.
You've destroyed all of the copperhead laptops. Now, get back to the area.
Ah yes, so I don't end up even possessing the
You've
Espire
taken
unit
damage.
at the
Repair
beginning
tool on your chest. Use it on the nose.
to get back to the airlock quicker. I actually have to get up there myself. That is something I have not seen in a very long time. So I end up switching my primary weapon from the SMG to the shotgun.
One thing after another.
Only periodically though.
Disposal members of
I still have the SMG in my harness slot. I don't think that was intentional. I think a lot of these things were just kind of
Getting a null signal from the Espire backup box
decisions in the
room
moment.
exit. Can you check it out?
I end up going the current route way, but I'm definitely not going to do what the current route does, as is shown here.
Jesus, this is what a real lockdown looks like. Security protocol.
So I think at this time I had to trigger that dialogue for the game to continue. Obviously that's not the case.
Is lockdown tight? Can't see any way to brute force it.
Don't directors have override access?
That's right. Director Cayman was
The route to Cayman's office is blocked by high security blast.
And I think I'm just going to wait.
Here, see the copperhead hacking equipment?
Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to do anything, so I'll probably just skip past a lot of this. Okay, so hacking sequence done.
upstairs and find your way to Cayman's office.
Next. Yeah, I end up going the wrong way. That's my inexperience kicking in again. Okay, I tranked the guard there. I suppose that's understandable.
If the Colonel's right, there should be a security card somewhere in this room.
Okay, so obviously we don't do the gun warp. That was discovered by TargetBoy.
Oh, stone the crows, that's actually it.
And I end up going this route. I suppose it is the faster route, but I didn't know that at the time.
And we can't clone the fob's
Like I
name
said,
express.
decision in the
We'll have to
moment.
Take this gun down
I
to the
bet.
elevator to unlock it.
Cayman never made our work easy.
drop the gun. Yeah, this is very sloppy.
Agent, we're almost
But yeah, that's
Your objective is still to reach the top of the facility and remove Copperhead's lockdown.
that's the mission. 6 minutes,
Mission accomplished. Glad we recorded
9
that.
seconds.
Good work.
Well, pretty much 10 seconds. But... So let's have a look. Let's see what's changed.
Airlock access.
So I'm still grabbing a primary weapon,
Signals.
More info coming in.
which most likely means that the updated gun warp procedure
Copperhead hackers are using portable computers
isn't
to
used.
siphon out the data. They look like little laptops.
because the gun warp
Find and
at this
destroy the
time only
laptops on the
required
data
you
center.
to hold the gun that you wanted to warp.
Check Espire.
And in the newer updates that was patched out, so now you have to drop it so that the gun is coming towards your chest, which is a lot harder to do, and even harder when you use a primary weapon here, because it will just come to your chest
back to the
anyway,
airlock on the top floor to continue.
like that.
One thing after another. Agent, those are
So I end up picking up the pistol, and I think I remember thinking about the logic behind picking up the pistol, that it was just another weapon that I needed to have, even though it had no purpose in the run,
Can you check it out?
because I could just use the trank pistol on those two.
Must be prepping them for extraction. Agent, if you want to take it, you'll have to find and reactivate the backup crates Copperhead takes.
So I end up going that way, but I'm not using the railings. Oh, I am using the railings. Alright, okay. Well, I'm not using Espire Instinct of the rails, so there's that. That's still yet to involve itself.
Here, see the Copperhead hacking equipment? Place the Spire's hand on the keyboard and we'll let Mary work the hacking magic.
And I'm not just waiting anymore, because for the gun warp to work, we need a active Espire unit to possess. So I think that's what I'm going to do now.
It says the unit's chassis has been impaired. Find a quiet spot and fix the damage.
I think I only do
repair.
one though. Yeah. Only do one. In the newest current route, you need to do 2, and you need to do it before the hacking sequence starts. But you'll see that at the end of this section. So I'm pretty much still just waiting for the hacking sequence to end, and then I go get the gun and gun warp over to the elevator.
They've called off the search. Proceed with caution. They know you're here now.
I may start just slapping the keyboard repeatedly soon. Is that what I'm gonna do?
Nice work, folks.
No, it's not.
Agent,
Okay,
get upstairs
so
and
I've
find
clearly
out
evolved
what's
from my understanding of that.
If the Colonel's right, there should be a security card somewhere in this room.
So yeah, I'm just grabbing it and then moving over. And there's a lot better option.
Stone the clothes, that's actually it. The key fob for the elevator is
If
in
this
the
version
shop,
of the
built into
technique
the
was
house.
implemented
No
on the
access
newest
key.
update, the
Why would
time
he-
that you could save
Agent, we can't
would,
close the Bob's magnetic strip. You'll have to take this
Well,
down
would you
to the
really save that much
elevator.
And
time?
remove Copperhead's lockdown.
I don't think you would save more
Mission
time.
accomplished.
You would certainly
Glad we
save
recorded
more
that.
runs though.
Good work.
But yeah, that run got me a 4 minute 16. Now, I'm actually gonna have to mute the game audio for this one completely. Which is unfortunate. Because there's heavy music in the background that I didn't realize was there. But this is the fastest route that has ever been developed. First introduced by WrecklessLee. I'm the one who's really implemented it. Because it's the only reason I'm the only one who's done it is because it's hard. It's so rare due to the randomness of laptop spawns. But yeah, you see that I'm using the tranq pistol, so the suppressed pistol to kill those guards. Well, not kill them, but knock them out. And I will turn right and go down the stairs to activate the 2 Espire units to implement the new strategy. Now, this new strategy only works because of the out of bounds glitch, which you haven't seen previously. And even those runs, they were probably done in the time that the out of bounds glitch was known. It was just this route was kind of hard to develop and kind of hard to find. But here we are. We activate the timer, activate the hacking sequence, and go over to the door to get into the loading sequence. And even then, the second door will still be shut closed, because you haven't finished the hacking sequence, so you have to do it again and find your way actually inside the room. And it doesn't really matter if you fail a few times at this section, because you're still on a set timer, and you can fail quite a few times and still have enough spare time left over. Yeah, so that was kind of like a semi out of bounds maneuver. As you get under it, you crouch, but the game pushes you in anyway. So instead of this, you have to now throw it on the floor and wait for it to come to your chest. And it will teleport over. And this is where I get some serious lag, so I apologize for that. But all I'm doing is running over to the hacking sequence to turn that off. I think this goes on for quite a while, so I'm just gonna skip over to the end. Okay, so I throw it on the floor, hit the hacking sequence, and activate the, or possess the other Espire unit, and finally run to the elevator with the shotgun in hand for a time of 3 minutes 29 seconds. Very good. Yeah, mission 1.4 has been, it's always been a pretty long mission, and with the development line, it's just kind of gotten more annoying really, because especially with the new fastest laptop route, where it's very RNG dependent. I don't like speedrunning games with RNG. It just seems like a waste of time, and you're not really improving because the game decided that this run was bad, and it's not your actions that decided the run was bad. So that's why I don't like doing it. But it is what it is. It's only one mission, so it's not going to scare me off from running the game. But it's pretty nice. There's a few nice techniques in it. This is my first uploaded run of mission 1.5.
Now, Agent, you have to scale the elevator shaft. Use Espire Vision to avoid any...
So I'm not using Espire Instinct, I'm not flinging, I'm just climbing very fast. I don't think I'll hit the vent
You've
here.
taken damage.
I won't grab the
Repair tool
vent.
on your chest. Use it on the nodes.
Objective complete.
And I think this is just the moment where
It's one of Copperhead's command.
I just have to wait for the cutscene to end.
Scale.
And when I mean there's not many uploaded runs, I mean there's only 2. There's only 2. I have another run. It's just a quicker version of the one after this. So I'm not going to show it, but I saved a few, like 2 seconds. So the speedrun.com time is slightly off of my best. So I go up the right side, which is odd. Supposed to go up the left, and I actually end up climbing all the way up here to get to the door, because I don't realise the best route here. And honestly, the best route is hard to do without Espire Instinct being fully utilised. So it's understandable about this route. Yeah, but even that route's not very optimised. But being my first run and slight inexperience at this time, it was a good run, considering all those factors. I think it was like a 1 minute 36.
Good work. Mission success.
Yep, 1 minute 36. So yeah, I'm using a mixture of Espire Instinct and flings. And I grab the sides of the vent here finally, which I then fling myself and push myself through the loading JPEG file and trigger the cutscene early. And this is also where I use the technique that WrecklessLee discovered to pretty much move myself, even with a movement lock, to the position I want. I can't grab anything because of the movement lock, that's why I can't have vertical movement. But as soon as that goes away, I'm already in position to straight away go up. And I think I end up falling down anyway. Yeah, like there. But then I quickly get back up, wait for my energy to charge up, use Espire Instinct to fling myself up high, get on top of the ledge and just run to the end. So yeah, mission 1.5, not much has changed. There's a few odd techniques that need to be used, but it's being so short, it's hard to fit anything in to save a noticeable time. Alright, last mission. Mission 1.6. I don't think there's many runs here either. Yeah, I've only got 3 here. So
Agent, you're approaching basement.
like recently, I've never been able to get close to my best time. And I don't know why. I've looked at the runs and I've looked at both the runs really, and all the sections in between, and it doesn't make too much sense. So beginning off here, my very first uploaded run, nothing much has changed really, apart from better runs just being more updated. And I seem to be trying to fling myself off that to get up to the walkway. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here, but I clearly have an understanding of how flings work at this time, which means that I must have not played mission 1.6 too much when I first began speedrunning. But yeah, that was very bad. A lot of time wasted there, just trying to get up with that fling.
You'll have to open the security door and place your hand on the button to open the door.
So I get the breaker first and then the handle, and I do wait for this door to open. This was obviously before we realised you don't have to do all this. If you don't, then you'll only have one Espire unit to use. But if you do, then you'll have all 3, which is slightly unnecessary on newer day runs. But I end up picking up a few weapons here as well. I think that was completely unnecessary because it will end up just being a time loss. But I do go for hostages first, so
Several IFA
there's that.
hostages are being held at gunpoint by copperhead soldiers. Extra leverage in case we succeed in making our own. First group of hostages ahead. Dispatch the guards. Excellent.
Mary says the unit shot
Well, I don't
will be
realise at this
repaired.
time that I can
Find
shoot
a
through the
quiet spot
glass.
and fix the damage with your repair.
Thank God for that. Good work.
I will note you can only shoot through certain types of glass. The hostage gets shot anyway.
Use Espire instinct to even the odds.
Yeah, as is shown there.
That's the line. Okay, good work. New focus. Head up for the hill. If you can get to the chopper and throw one of your hand cams onto it, we might be able to find out where these stains hold up after this scene.
I don't know what I was doing here. But yeah, next I go for the helicopter. It seems like this route hasn't changed too much. I actually don't remember when it was first brought up. But I start clearing out all the enemies here. I don't know why. I go in through the right this time. So I end up doing that. Trying to throw the hand cam from all the way over there. I remember watching this from one of TargetBoy's runs. Overall, the chances of you actually getting it done are pretty slim. So you end up just doing what I do here and keep on flinging it over and over again until you do. And it ends up being quite a costly time waste. Thankfully, on the newest runs, you don't have to do that, due to you flinging yourself everywhere with Espire Instinct. Yeah, just thought I should mention that.
Agent, you need to find a key card that can get us into the bridge. Try checking if there's one on any of the bodies in the area.
Yeah, right there, I seem to be very concerned with the trip mines.
Emma.
See if there's a key card on. That's it.
So now I've got the
Magnetic
key card,
strip
normally
signature.
what you do
Head
there
to
is
the
possess a
central
new
command center
Espire unit
operations
and then
room
run to the end
open
of the boss
and we
fight.
can finish this.
But that's clearly not what I'm doing here. I do remember leaving with the other entrance to this area and then going in by the vent on the right to get to the scale fight. What I can't remember is if I end up fighting scale or not.
There it is. Turn the dial on it. That's it. Now pull the lever to open the...
Good. Agent, head upstairs and lift the lockdown on it.
Seem to be very concerned with that as well.
Be careful. The
And
enemy-
considering how concerned I was about taking damage, I just walk in front of the turret.
You're not alone.
So I go up the stairs instead of climbing up all that as well. I do fight scale! Wow, okay, so this was well before we decided to just ignore scale and just steal his keycard anyway.
Our greatest success.
That was a surprise to me. I was not going to expect that. My hand just decides to lose tracking as well, right at the end. Yeah, I'm not going to watch through all this, but the time was 6 minutes and 51 seconds. It was a very long time, very inefficient, but that was my first uploaded run. So now I'm just going to show the best run that I've done ever, really, for mission 1.6, which came out to be 3 minutes 30 seconds. Pretty insane actually. I don't know how I got this, because I haven't really been able to get close to it recently.
You're approaching basement level 1, the facility's main hub. We still can't access the base thanks to the complex lockdown, so we need you to reach the central command center and unlock it. Then we'll send our straight.
Great. Mary's got an encrypted key card. We'll walk over to the card reader.
So very fast over that section. And here's where it gets a lot different. So now we finally use Espire Instinct to get up to the button, which is a lot faster. And we also use Espire Instinct and our momentum from climbing the banisters to get ourselves through the door over there much quicker as well.
You'll have to open the security door and place the spire's hand on the button to open the door.
Yep, so we ignore the normal procedure here finally.
You are about to enter the facility.
I end up pausing here and waiting for a while, so I'm just gonna skip all this.
The objectives. Tackle them however you like, in whatever order you like. First up, there's evidence of hostages.
So I have a more awareness of where I can fling off from to save a little bit more time. Not much, but
Several
it makes up.
being held at gunpoint by prosecution. Extra leverage in case we succeed in making our own first group of hostages. That's excellent.
Mary says the unit's chassis has been impaired. Find a quiet spot and fix it.
So yeah, this is just a much more efficient hostages route. I will note you could probably get a faster hostages time here if you kill certain hostages depending on your position. You'll move on faster. Just don't kill too many, otherwise you'll fail the objective and you'll have to restart the mission. So I use Espire Instinct here to boost myself even further. And here I complete the entire helicopter objective only using Espire Instinct. It's a very powerful tool. You should really utilize it in pretty much everything you do.
Right, pull the trigger to activate your hand cam. Okay, looking good. Yeah, I'm picking up radio transmissions inside the chopper. Nicely done. Agent, we need to find a key card that can get us into the bridge. Try checking if there's one on any of the bodies in the area.
So using Espire Vision to get the key card. And once I've got it, I possess that one Espire unit that decides to be there. It's very strange, I don't know why it does it. And I can't remember who first brought it up either. But it is a thing. I failed the jump here, which is why I wasn't too happy that I couldn't beat this time, because it's not perfect. It's very good, but it's not perfect.
Head into the operations room to open the blast door to the bridge. There it is. Turn the dial on that dashboard. That's it. Now pull the lead through it.
Agent, head upstairs and lift the lockdown on the base.
And then I get up here, and I actually climb up around this fire extinguisher to get to the keycard faster, and also get to the door faster. But yeah, basically skipping the scale fight and hitting the button and finishing the mission. And that's it. That got me a time of 3 minutes, 30 seconds, and 91 milliseconds. And yeah, overall, mission 1.6 has always been that mission that I've never overly liked, honestly. When I got this time, it was on a session that I was just grinding through mission 1.6 because I knew I wasn't too good at it because I never really played it. And that was because it was just such a strange mission. You would complete it thinking you had a good time and you'd be 10 seconds off or something like that. And then you'd get a good time and you'd wonder, why did I get that time? There's just a lot of variables. It seems very straightforward, but it's clearly not. There was a route that I was working on that may be quicker, and I think I calculated that it would be theoretically quicker, but I can't get anywhere near this time. But yeah, that's mission 1.6. It's meh. We finally arrive to combining all of it together to the full game runs. They've changed quite a bit. They've gone from TargetBoy's longest time ever of 39 minutes and 51 seconds to my very rare run of 15 minutes 25 seconds. It's just crazy to think that all of this has come together to finally, you know, the whole game can be beaten in under 15.5 minutes. That's insane. Everybody in the community here has helped to achieve this goal, and it's just amazing. Well, I hope you enjoyed the sights from the past. I know that it was very nostalgic to me looking back on all my previous runs and all the techniques that I used. I have no doubt that this is not the end of Espire Speedrunning, and that more techniques will be developed and found, and that people continue to push for better times on each mission and the game as a whole. But until that time comes, I'm temporarily resigning from speedrunning Espire 1. You also may have noticed that I got rid of the Operations No Man's Land series that I had begun, and that was because I came to a realization that I'm never just playing one game at a time, and want to reflect this on the channel, hence the new direction I'm going. I'll be giving myself 3 months to speedrun a game of your choice to the best of my ability. Yes, that's right, you pick the game. Doesn't matter if I like it or not. The way that a game is going to be decided is still unknown as of yet, but I'll have plenty of time to figure that out because the first few games have already been decided. So, what's to look forward to, you say? Well, I've been speedrunning Zero Caliber on stream for quite a while now, so I'll say that I've had a month playing it already. After Zero Caliber, I've decided myself that Terraria will be attempted, as I don't just want to restrict games that I play to VR. There is a few more things to come as well, that I'm sure many of you already will enjoy. And with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and good luck on the Espire 1 journey of your own. Bye.